Kramatorsk. Ukraine in city with damaged buildings everywhere. A destroyed pizzeria stands out as painful reminder of lives and livelihoods suddenly destroyed. In June, a Russian ballistic missile hit a popular restaurant in eastern Ukraine, killing 13 people, including an award-winning Ukrainian writer and several teenagers. Today, fresh flowers and notes were placed at the entrance. A t-shirt, part of waiter's uniform, hangs next to the makeshift memorial with words we will never forget. As an entrepreneur, I course regret the loss of property. But there is one thing that cannot be brought back: human life, said Dmytro Ihnatenko, owner RIA Pizza. The ED building Kramatorsk highlights the huge risks for businesses in this frontline city, the Donetsk region. But that hasn't deterred many other business owners who reopened their doors to customers last year. The city council estimates that 50 restaurants and 228 shops are currently open in Kramatorsk. This figure is 3 times the number open in the same period last year. Many are believed to be existing businesses that closed and reopened in the early days of the war. We understand that this is a risk and we take it because this is our life, said Olena Ziabina, chief manager of the White Burger restaurant in Kramatorsk. This is our conscious choice. Before war, the White Burger chain operated mainly in Donetsk and Luhansk regions. However, after Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2022, it could only be reopened in Kramatorsk. To keep the chain alive, it opened 2 new restaurants in the capital Kiev and Dnipro, despite prices being 20 lower than the capital's restaurant. Kramatorsk's restaurant is the chain's best performer in terms of profitability. Ziabina said that after attack on RIA Pizza, the operators of White Burger were not considering closing Kramatorsk restaurant. I cried a lot, she said, recalling the day she heard about the attack. Kramatorsk's economy adapted to the war. The city is home to the regional headquarters of the Ukrainian army. Its many cafes and restaurants are frequented mostly by soldiers, journalists, aid workers. Ukrainian women often travel there to reunite with their husbands and boyfriends for a few days. The soldiers joke that Kramatorsk is their Las Vegas, providing all the luxuries they need, such as good food and coffee. However, due to the city's proximity to the battlefield, restaurants only serve non-alcoholic beer. The city's streets are mostly empty except for military cars. Residents who stay here avoid large gatherings and crowded places. Still, it's a far cry from the early days of the war, when shops, restaurants and cafes in Kramatorsk were closed. Tens of thousands of people became unemployed and factories were closed. We can probably return this city, thanks the army, said Oleksandr, who asked be identified only by his first name due security concerns. Oleksandr said he only increased prices by 1 hryvnia above the producer price.